Peace, everybody, and welcome back to the Black Only News and Entertainment Network. There was a panel of brothers and sisters up here on this show, Sharon Bracey's show. And I want to thank the sister, and you know who you are, for turning me on to this brother. Anyway, during a portion of this live stream, there was a bet made between Brownsville at the bottom, left side, and then Taz, the Weathered Goat exclusives, over on the right side of the screen and the bottom. And Taz, not having the comprehension of a 3-year-old, thought he heard something on another man's show that he did not hear. And so he tried to lambaste Brownsville about it. And Brownsville said, well, hey, brother, I did not say what you think I said. And they each bet $1,000. Taz bet, Brownsville made the bet with Taz that if he didn't say it, that Taz would give him $1,000, and that if Brownsville did say it, that Brownsville would give Taz $1,000. So the show went on for like maybe 5 minutes, somewhere in that range, whatever, how long it was. Taz eventually comes back with the clip that he was talking about. And so the idiot, the moron Taz played it. And when he played it, everybody agreed that Taz was wrong, that the host of the other show in Brownsville were talking about someone in the chat, Sugar Bum, of all people. Sugar Bum comes in, she trolls my channel as well. She trolls everybody's live streams anyway, but Sugar Bum's okay. But anyway, Sugar Bum was the one that they were talking about. Taz, his dumbass, no hearing comprehension, clown, thought it was Brownsville talking about the host of that other show. So Taz was 100% wrong. And so when Sexy Red asked Taz, was he going to pay that $1,000 bet that he lost? Of course, Taz said no, because the bum don't have $1,000. And what's really funny about this was the part I laughed at was Sexy Red asking Taz if he was going to ask Nyla for the money. That shit cracked me up because everybody knows Nyla's the breadwinner over there. Nyla holds the money. Taz doesn't. That's why Sexy Red went immediately and said, hey, Taz, are you going to have Nyla pay that money? And then eventually Taz came out and said he wasn't going to pay it at all. Taz is one dusty bum. Anyway, guys, let's get into it.
Have the opportunity to call him that, one, because we was engaged in a conversation and I was trying to fill out his talking points and see how he was reacting, right? Now,
no, nigga.
There was a time in the show. No. Hold on. There was a time in the show.
Bro.
There was a time in the show where you interrupted me. You interrupted me.
Bro, because you
cut me off.
Thank you.
You interrupted me and you cut me off.
Man,
right?
You gotta have a conversation, bro.
All right, well, let's have a conversation. I mean, since you got a lot of emotions, you got a lot to say. Let me hear it. Go ahead, talk.
So I seen a video yesterday of you talking to Izzy Bands, right? And when he confronted you about calling him a rim brother and told you it was disrespectful, you said, "I'm just playing, nigga. You ain't. When are you standing on something? Because now you sitting here disrespecting Tommy, and you didn't do it while the nigga was here. And this is what I was trying to explain to y'all the other day. Y'all not doing this shit for real. Because when a nigga pull up and he's shitting on PhD but on your shit, bro, at some point, that's the final boss of this shit. Why you niggas think you calling out niggas, that's the nigga who need to be called out the most. And if you niggas folded in that moment, talking about it today, you wrong now. Now you ain't standing on what you claim you standing on because now you attacking a man, but you wouldn't attack him when he was in front of you, bro. That's weak, my nigga.
Okay. So, first of all, your first lie you told was when I was on Izzy Van's show and I called him a rim brother and you said I told him I was just playing. That's a lie. And if you can pull up the video where I said I was just playing, I'll give you $1,000. And matter of fact, since you wanna put that lie out there, you wanna put that lie out there. If you can't find a video where I told him I was playing for calling him a rim brother, then you gotta send me $1,000. Is that a bet?
It's a bet. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Okay, so
somebody said rim brothers.
So just right quick, I don't know why he turned it into a bet, but let's do it right quick. Let me play this audio. It's like 2 minutes.
Well, when she get to trolling, I'm gonna put the do something make me feel better on and let her see me get paid off of her trolling. That's as simple as that. I didn't put her out the chat, but other brothers don't like that, and so they're gonna put a bounty. But now to answer you, most of the time when I put a bounty on somebody, it's a dude. It's hardly ever a woman. It's mostly a man.
But can I ask you a question?
They're talking.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Yes.
So
yes. And now I
was listening to your show because I was very behind, right? But I was watching the reactions of her chatting, and I didn't see any disrespectful words. She didn't disrespect anyone, right? She was just giving you some pushback on your talking point. And
no. Rim brother. Listen, you calling me a rim brother, sucker? Like that's extremely disrespectful. That's highly offensive and extremely disrespectful. And how you don't see that, I don't know.
I mean, if it's a joke, right? I mean, y'all don't joke on the show.
But see, that's the thing. Like, I don't joke like that. But again, if we say something against them, then it's not a joke. We're being disrespectful to them. We're being.
That should be enough, right?
You owe him $1,000, Taz. You should be ashamed, baby.
Now hold on.
That's not what the conversation was.
I was joking.
He was talking about the lady in the chat calling him a rim
Right.
brother. So he said, what if it was a joke that she was calling him a rim brother?
Give me my
Not
money.
that he was joking.
Damn, Taz.
Hold on.
Run him that money, man. Run that money.
No, we heard it. You don't need to be heard. We all understood.
He was talking about a woman in the chat.
So I'm talking to him.
Okay, but he
He was talking.
He still said, but if it's a joke, he was.
You're not going to change the context. That nigga Izzy said you're disrespecting me.
No, it was a woman.
Okay, hold on, everybody. Hold on. One at a time, please.
Can we get a replay?
Hold on.
Okay,
Jesus, y'all don't understand. We cannot hear y'all. One
Okay.
at a time.
Can I go? So, Taz, you own the money because he was referring to the woman in the chat who referred to Izzy as a rim brother. And then he said, well, could it be a joke? He didn't say he was joking. He was talking, they was referring to the woman in the chat.
That's a fact.
He says it would be disrespectful when you say it as well. So when you say it's just a joke, you're not just answering for her, you're answering for you too. So I didn't just hear anything wrong. I heard a man say, Brim Brothers is disrespectful, and I heard you say, what if it's just a joke?
Well, listen, so you're conflating two different things, right? Because if he thought,
Taz, fight for his life to not have to pay that $1,000.
If he thought I was the one disrespecting him, then he would have did something to silence me, right? The whole thing was
about
the chat. Right, exactly. Because I jumped up to challenge him. The only reason why I jumped up was to challenge him on how he was pandering for a man to silence her, right? Because she was trolling him. And what are trolls? When someone's trolling you, they're joking, right?
There used to be little people on the bridges, but yeah.
Are you going to concede that when someone is trolling you, are they normally joking generally? Yes or no?
No, not me. They might troll y'all like that, but people don't joke with me. People try to bring me down for real. But I know what you mean. I'm not going to take away your context.
But either way it goes, right? So I was calling him out for silencing her in real time, right? And what I said was simple. I said, hey, you call me a panderer, but I just witnessed you in real time pander to a man to silence a woman in your chat. So
when he told you that Rim Brothers is disrespectful, you thought he was just talking about when women say it?
We was having a conversation about her.
It's just a simple question, bro. Because we heard two different things.
We was having a conversation. We wasn't having a conversation. Because me and him, listen, hold on. Me and him, but hold on, I'm gonna answer it. If you go back to Sharon's show, before I jump.
Is that just me, or did he? Is that me? Oh, okay.
It's probably where he at. Make sure
I'm just trying to make sure that the context is correct because again, I hear what he's saying, but he's not hearing what I'm saying.
Yeah, I think it was just a comprehension of you coining it that anytime somebody says it, they mean the same.
Well, no, he's directly in conversation with the man. So when he says the term you use is disrespectful, he's talking to him.
Yeah, but about
when you use it,
right? About the girl using it though. He was talking about the woman that was in the chat using it against Israel. That's
right.
What the conversation is about. But your bet was that Brownsville backtracked and said he is just playing when he said it, and that is not what happened.
Right, but that is what happened when he said it's disrespectful.
When are you going to send the Cash App?
I won't be.
Right.
Let's just get to it. Fuck it.
Taz say I'm wrong, but I'm still right. If you carry the one and divide by two, bitch.
You'd have to show
one and divide by two, and I'm still right, bitch.